Hello everyone, Martin here. We've got a new theme, Raika. And yeah, if you haven't heard of them yet, they are been currently called Fire Brigade 2.0, mainly because of the fact that they have three different types: insect, plant, and reptile. Three types all work together, same thing. However, to quickly go over the quick theme of the deck, the main deck wants to swarm themselves on the field. They can go to the big link range of link 2 to link 5. Besides that, some other quick theming, all of the link monsters only actually lock you into insect, plant, and reptile when you use for all of that, all the second effect for all of them except for the first one, who locks them into immediately anyway, probably so you can't just splash this or anything. Besides that, other theming, all of the link monsters can summon themselves from the graveyard by what's it called, by targeting one of the Taro type 2.0, I guess. You control and put on the bottom of the deck. And you put from the graveyard. They all can do that. And then for the main deck, actually, because they can swarm the field, one of the easy way they can do this is um, this level 1 send any from the deck to the graveyard, summon itself from the hand. Then level 4 can summon itself from the hand by banishing one from the graveyard. And finally, level 3 can summon itself from the hand by returning the banished one from the banished zone to the bottom of the deck. Pretty simple stuff. And before, links can summon themselves by turning one from the field to the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so that's the quick themes of everything. I'll go over the cards one by one now. So first, we have the level 1 Raka no Marakobi. I'm going to say half these wrong, sorry about that. Earth Plant one's a level 1, 0 attack, 2 defense. You can only special summon with the first card say once per turn, and you use second first card once per turn. First effect available, sand any of the three I want yeah, what should I call them? Okay, I'm gonna call this a very stupid name. I'm gonna call these the ground types, because it's plant, insect, and reptile. So I'm gonna call them the ground types, just so I don't have to say them all every time. So by saying the ground type from your hand to the graveyard, or it's from the hand, but not deck, but either way, same for from the hand to the graveyard, you can summon from your hand. Then when it's normal special summon, you can add up to 2 Raika cards from different names that are banished on your deck except itself, then banish a Raika card from your hand. Overall, good card. Searches, put something in banish for the turn effect. Pretty simple. Overall, good card level 1 as well, which is good for 1/1. Next, Rakai no Yazaha Kamakiri. Light insect effect monster, level 3, if you're attack or defense, you both effects only once per turn. Best one effect by placing one banished ground type from bottom monster from on the banish zone to bottom deck, simple as that. And the second effect is, if this card is sent to as link material, you can target one level 4 lower ground type, except this by summon defense machine, which is great because we need the link climb to link 5. Anyway, also, honestly, that kind of feels like a mix of Tri Brigade and Maykashi, from the theming for Maykashi and the graveyard coming back a lot. So, yeah. It's a second effect, yeah, and so defense mission pretty easy for that. Next is Raka no Yorotage. On Dark Reptile, effect monster, level 4, 0 to back, 200 defense. Pretty decent. You can summon this card from your hand by banishing one ground type from your graveyard. Pretty simple, easy, yeah. Second effect is, though, you can discard one ground type and tag one face on your opponent control except a ground type. And turn to the hand, that just, it being not one of these, it does hinder this greatly, because it means you can't use in certain matchup, means can become very inconsistent. But realistically, they're not only going to have insect, plant, or reptile unless you're first facing something like Rika or Raika or another deck that's exclusively, obviously reptile, plant, and insect are not commonly used and usually be like this one link you're hoping for. But anyway, this isn't your main way to deal with threats, so yeah. Anyway, find time for the links. The first off is Rakano Mushodoki Doroku. Anyway, fire plant link for once, so link to 600 attack. Bottom left, bottom right arrow, include months including a ground type. You're going to use each effect card that once per turn, and you cannot special summon monsters to turn you activate them except ground types. This is the only one that actually locks you into ground types by using either its effects. Makes sense because it is the link 2 after all. Anyway, you can target one Raika monster in your graveyard by summon defense. So summon defense means can't summon links, but who cares? We're trying to go up. I'm not going to say it's for every card, but if there's cards in the graveyard, you can target one ground type monster you control, place it on the bottom of the deck if you do special summon this card. They all have that effect, but that also locks them into only ground types. So I'm not going to say that one for every one of these cards. Next is the link free Raka no Orokamikushi Wind Insect link free. 500 attack, 2 monsters including the ground type. You can only use one of the first. You can only use the first attack once per turn. You manage 2 ground types from your graveyard to add 1 Raika trap from your deck to hand. Honestly, that's really lovely. It means we can get it from deck to hands. Searching by banish stuff from graveyard was nice. And finally, it has the same secondary effects. Then we go to link 4, Raika no Karosgami. It's 2900 attack, arrows pointing in all directions. You can use each effect card once per turn. If your opponent activates a monster effect, you can make both players unable to activate monster effects in the hand for the rest of the turn. This is a very interesting effect because it can really hurt your opponent, because obviously not being able to use monster effects in the hand can hurt your opponent a lot. Weirdly enough, though, even this would be great going like if you could cheat this out, which you can't. It's great to stop your opponent using hand trap against you, but because you can't summon this before your opponent uses hand traps, pretty much just saying, I'm going to stop you from using your hand effects by giving up my ability to use hand traps, which is kind of how this ends up being. Overall, depending on the matchup, this effect can be absolutely nasty. Other times, though, if your opponent's not really using effects in the hand, once effects in the hand, you're just turning off your ability to use hand traps. So it's something you have to think about and how ratios work. Overall, though, potential. Finally, the Link 5, Raka no Dagui. Link 5, 300 attack, the arrow is pointing everywhere besides the opponent. And its simple effect is, if a monster special summoned from your opponent's deck or extra deck, you can destroy 2 monsters on the field. Very simple. Powerful, but also very simple. Um, Again, not particularly hard to summon it, because all you need is 2 monsters to go into the Link 2. Link 2 bring back one of its material anyway, goes into Link 3. If you used, what's it called? Kamakiri. Kamakiri. You get back another 2 material, which means you get to the Link 4, which then means all you need is one more material extender to get to Link 5. So, not hard to actually get into. But it does mean you need to go through all your, either if you're playing this pure, you need to go through all your own ones of these. But realistically, you're probably going to have other extenders as well. So, yeah. Now these spawn traps. Raka, Roaring, Kiriko, Sky, continue a spell, you use a per turn. Or round monsters you control gain 200 attack and defense. Also, other face monsters on the field lose 200 attack and defense. Always honest, these effects are nice just as add-on effects just to help you do better numbers and get over some hard monsters. Anyway, then for the second fact is, you activate one of these effects. Add one Raika monster from deck to hand and discard one. Discarding can be annoying, but also do like stuff in the graveyard to banish it. Or special summon one Raika monster that is banished or in your hand or graveyard position. Overall, both great effects to extend. Finally, the trap which we can search. Raka, Daragan, Karabukami. Normal trap, you can use first time once per turn, each once per turn. Thank you, then you use both effects. Target cards you control up to the number ground type. Link monsters you control with different types. Destroy them, so basically up to 3. That's nice. And second fact is, if ground type monster you control with a card back, while this card go out, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish the card and target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Okay, so that basically means you can't. No, you can use both effects at the same turn. Technically. You use this first and use that, but okay, overall, these are very interesting. Weirdly enough, they don't have too much just extra oomph with the cards themselves. However, there is some good plants, there are some decent reptiles, and there are some decent insects. Obviously, Raika is already a deck. We can use some of the plants from that. Overall, these guys look really cool. Like a weak mix of Tri-Brigade, and Maykashi. That's how I feel anyway. A little Tri-Brigade and Maykashi. Overall, they look cool. This definitely feels to be a bit more of like a mid-range, like control. You kind of like pace yourself out because obviously all the link monsters keep coming back. So you can use whatever link monster you need at the time. You can come back to link 3 to get your resource, your trap back. You can get the link 2 to get all your resources back. Overall, pretty simple. I do like that of, and you get in the trap. Basically, just kind of getting your vintage back. Hopefully, kind of get the way to recycle the trap. That would be nice. Just so we can have, continue like the kind of playstyle. Overall, they have a lot of potential. Any deck that starts off with this much stuff probably has this some potential. I think they did a pretty good job with these. Overall, I'm pretty excited. Despite the fact that just by the fact that insect, plants, and reptiles get more support as well, it's always nice. Overall, I'm excited. So what is everyone's thoughts? Please tell me in the comment section below. I am very interested. And besides that, thank you for watching, everyone. If I have time, I'll be making a testing video, maybe even stream some EDO Pro with them, and see how they work. So, for that, I guess, thank you for watching, everyone. Take care and have a good day, night, afternoon, morning, whenever. See ya.